Well, anyway, guys, and a Crazy Art marker and a cutting wheel there. And, well, I guess we're just kind of hacking and slashing on some old rusty metal, right, Mike?
Yep, gotta get it out of here somehow.
Yep. We just got a lot of marks right there on that new piece where the cab mount goes through there. We got to remember what mark goes where.
The one that we picked?
Yep. Anyway, guys, please remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. But Mike come over and made me quit drinking beer waiting on customers and got me at least working filming. Alright, guys, we'll see you. This is a note to our future selves here. I found a pack of compression fittings and a brand new slave cylinder for the 60 in the glove box of it. I put them on the top cabinet and my tire patch shelf. So later on in the video, if you hear us bitching because we need those parts, comment it and remind us where we put them. Alright, thank you. Guys, me and Mike are a bit of an animal whenever it comes to rusty sheet metal, and things have a tendency to start escalating quickly, don't they, Mike?
Yeah, we can start tearing shit up.
Yeah, look at that pocket over there. Me and Mike had a conversation about that a second ago. You want to remind them of our conversation, Mike?
It's all rusted out.
Yeah, it's all rusted out. We'd be better off just to get a new damn cab. Nah. Most people probably would, but...
Yeah, we'll fix it.
Yeah, we'll fix it. We're poor folk. We don't have the money to go spend like $5 grand on a good fucking cab to build a damn truck. We'll just cut all that rusty shit out and put it back with some less rusty stuff and have another... Well, have a nice truck for a couple more years, right?
Yep, as long as we're alive anyway.
Yeah, as long as we're alive. We ain't worried about the next guy, are we?
No. That's all.
Yep. But, we got the majority of the driver's side floor pan cut out, including a piece Mike said he wasn't going to cut out, so he cut that out, so either we got to graft it back in or build a new piece. We'll figure that out when we get there. We're not there.
Yeah, it was pissing me off, so I cut it off.
So now we got the front half and the back half in pieces. There's a support right there where Mike's elbow's at that's actually in decent enough shape. We're probably going to clean it up and reuse it. We may or may not get an air hammer to take that apart. We're not exactly sure yet, are we, Mike?
I don't think we're going to peel it up because it's all rutted off through right here. So we're going to peel it all the way up the back here with that panel will mount and match up to it.
And we might just end up building a new fucking brace across there.
We ain't got eyeballs on it yet.
Yeah, we ain't got eyeballs on it yet. We don't know how much fun it's going to be. But it'll definitely be real and it'll definitely be fun. But it ain't going to be real fun, is it, Mike?
Not at all.
And if you guys are doing this yourselves, there's one thing you really need to remember. It's just fucking metal. It's just fucking metal. Right, Mike?
Just metal.
Just fucking metal.
Cut it out. Don't work. Put it back.
Yep. Cut it out. Play around with it. Get it where it goes back in there. Good enough to suit you. That's all it's got to do, guys. Anyway, we'll be back with you again here whenever we get a little more work done. Alrighty guys, when we got our mark and stuff over there, we didn't show that on camera. So we're gonna, boy howdy, this toe board over here is fucking trash. Like the very tip of it is.
Yeah, well, build some more metal.
Yeah. There we go. Eyeball right there. So yeah, that's gonna be about 2 3/4 off the toe board. That's actually going to be about 11 off the side, so it's going to be right real close with the same measurements we got over there.
Okay.
I'm actually fucking surprised, aren't you?
Yep.
So I'm going to move this handful of shit there. Probably should have already did that. We got our floor pan piece right here. We're just going to kind of set that in there. About where it's going to sit, right, Mike?
Yeah, somewhere close.
Yeah. We're not building cabinetry, guys. We're just building a damned old truck. And you can always make a hole a little bigger. So we're going to go 11 inches off this side right here. We're going to use our Crazy Art marker here to make us a little mark there. We're going to go back right here, and again that's 10 3/4, so that's going to be right about here. So we're just going to eyeball here. There you go. Right there's a mark. Drill a hole so we have a cab mount.
Don't forget your floorboard pan. So you got a line to go for.
Oh yeah. We got our line to go on there. It's hooking right there. Comes around, yep. Try to get that a little more lined up perfectly. So we're going to take our Crazy Art crayon, make us a mark. What is that? Right about here, Mike?
Yeah, just follow it up there. That way you ain't gonna cut your line. You're just gonna cut it about an inch or so away from it.
Yeah. And then we're going to go right up in there. And then I'll probably actually follow it right through here on the inside of the slip because we're not messing with that yet. Alright guys, we're going to get back to hacking and slashing. Hope y'all's enjoying the video. Yeah, we're filming now though. Alright guys, Mike's eyeballing, figuring on where that brand new cab support right there goes. Like I said guys, we got
Goes right there.
Yeah. We got a bunch of brand new metal for this. There's also a few little metal parts and pieces that we ain't got that we're very well more than likely going to be out there cutting up either a fender, a hood, part of an old truck, or a washing machine or something to come up with the metal that we ain't got. Right, Mike? But, I got this side right here cut out. I cut it a little different than Mike done his side, but that's because I was cutting it, and Mike's like, fuck it, it's just metal. That's kind of our motto whenever it comes to sheet metal. Now, there should be, and you can kind of tell here, there should be a piece of metal there. It's plumb rusted out. It's, oh, you got a rust hole right there. Shit. Yeah, I think y'all can see that right there. It's got rusted out. And the other side over there is the same way. We do not have metal to fix that, so we're going to be finding metal to fix that. Right, Mike?
Yeah, we'll be beating and shaping.
Yep, beating and shaping. That ain't going to be nothing. We'll kind of have to show you what... We're just taking y'all along for the adventure. Some of this we have, some of this we don't have, right?
Yeah, we got this part here. We
Yeah.
don't have none across the
Yeah,
backside.
but like the actual like mounts, the mounts up here that goes to the frame, those are flum gone. We got enough of this side. We'll be able to build it, and we're gonna overkill the hell out of that whenever we build that mount, ain't we, Mike?
Yeah, we're gonna use part of a truck frame, I think.
Yeah, we're just gonna use this sheet handle off a truck frame we got sitting out back. But guys, anybody can do this if you got the time, energy, and money. You don't have to exactly buy these new panels. It makes it a little quicker if you do, doesn't it, Mike?
Yeah, you don't have to use the English wheel.
You don't have to use English wheels or stretchers. Basically, what we got for an English wheel, guys, is a fucking cannonball of ice and a hammer. I do have a bead roller, so we could put like these fancy little lines or whatever in there for a little extra support, which you don't have to have a bead roller to do that. We might show you kind of half-ass how to do that in a later video, right, Mike? Maybe. That's a lot of fucking bullshit and a lot of goddamn work. Anyway, guys, we're going to get off here. We'll be back with you again either, well, whenever we got a little more figured out what's going on here. Alright?
Well, we tried this.
Yeah. Well, guys, there's a door hinge bolt broke off there. And this right here is our third freaking attempt at welding a nut to it to get out of here, get it out of there. The first time there's enough sticking out, I just welded a nut on it. It's damn rusty and seized up. The bolt broke off again. So the second time there's a little bit sticking out, I found a little nut. I put the little nut on there. I welded a little nut on it. And I welded a bigger nut on it. Let it cool down for a little bit, stuck the wrench on it. It turned about a half turn and it broke off. The first time it turned like 2 turns. This last time we welded a washer to it, because, you know, that's what people say to do, weld a washer and then a nut. So that's kind of what we done. We're in the process of letting it cool off. If it breaks off again, we're just going to drill the son of a bitch out. Or I'm just going to blow the son of a bitch out of there with a torch and we'll just fix the damn sheet metal and weld the nut up on the backside. Right, Mike?
It sounds like a lot more work.
Oh, okay. Mike says that's too much work. Is that too much work? Yeah. Oh, are you here to talk to him about mice in your shop, in your truck awareness? Yeah. Mices in your shop aren't too good, so you got to have a good shop kitty to catch and eats the mices. Anyway, guys, we'll be back with you later. And anywho, for you guys that are going to be like, oh no, your welds are broken. That right there is clearly the end of the fucking bolt. It turned, what, 2-3 times and then snapped back off?
Yep.
So.
And it's inside there.
Oh yeah, it's well inside there now. So yeah, guys, it's not the welder, it's not the guy running the fucking welder that's the problem.
And it wasn't hot because I just had my finger on it.
Yeah, and it's not that hot because Mike's touching it. So we've tried it hot, we've tried it cold. I guess the only trick somebody might tell us to try is a fucking crayon. I ain't never tried that. Have you ever tried fucking heating something up and fucking shoving a crayon on it and then taking it loose?
Well, I put a wax candle on it, but...
Okay. Mike's used a wax candle, not a crayon. Alright, guys, so what we're going to do is we're probably just going to drill that son of a bitch out. Yep, we're just going to drill it out and re-fucking tap it. And Cat Cena really, really wants to talk to y'all about the importance of having a cat to take care of the mice in your shop. Ain't that right, buddy? Oh, nope. He's just showing you what a good shop lion does. He hunts mice. Yep. Oh, now he's talking. Yep. He hunts mice and he annoys the shit out of you. If he wasn't such a good mouser, he probably wouldn't be around here, would you? Alright, guys. We're going to get off here. Well, guys, that bolt right there we was trying to get out, it snapped off further on the inside of it. Yeah, I think we already got that in part of this video, don't we? But anyway, we're going to end it.
Yep, we're just going to turn out the light. Party's over.
Yep.
We'll see you on the next one.
Yep. Please remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And Catsina wants to give you a quick PSA about needing shop lions. You eat the mice in your shop. Ain't that right, buddy? Ain't that right? Oh, nope. He's done talking. Yeah, see, he's right.